Okay, so we have round 2 of the new Christmas arrivals at Home Bargains. The last video was back in August. A lot of new items have come to the store, so let's go inside and see what they've got. It's that time again where Christmas has arrived at Home Bargains part 2. So they've got new arrivals. It's been about a month since my last Christmas video, so let's go inside and see what is new at Home Bargains this year. So starting off at the side of the aisle, we're starting strong with some Santas. We also have a nice Christmas plaque sign, which was lovely. That was really well made. And then these stars, these are in the candy cane fabric stars, and they're a really good price for £3.99. Moving into the Wonderland, we have a metal lamppost for £14.99. These, you know the trees that were back last year, they were 3D like paper trees. Well, they've brought out giant versions of them. They are £9.99. And I only saw the green ones, but they are absolutely humongous. Very much a statement piece. I spotted the little frosted holly balls for £3.99 for your gardens. And then the Christmas tree wooden board. I did think this was slightly on the pricier side. It was £6.99, but I feel like they used to be about £4.99, so a little bit higher than what I thought it might be. I did like these wooden sleighs as well. I thought they were really nice. So they're £9.99. I just loved the painted on white look. I just thought that looked fantastic and it would go with a lot of Christmas themes. And then they have the cowbells. They had all sorts of ranges. They ranged from £6.99 to £4.99. Or is that the other way around? £4.99 to £6.99. Different styles, different colours, and nice little foliage on the top as well. They had 3 versions of this. So this is their large statement bow. They are £4.99 a piece, and you can get it in pink, red and silver. So if you like these big bows on the top of the Christmas tree and your colours pink, red or silver, then Home Bargains have got you covered for a £5. They've got some festive wings as well for decoration. And then I really liked these colours. It was like a midnight blue, a very Christmassy red, just baubles. And then they have the moon and stars decorations, this little section here. The light bulbs, I thought they were fantastic, all in pastel colours, but absolutely full of glitter. I picked one up to see like what it was, and my hand was covered in glitter. They do have the donut decorations as well, like the little baubles and the ice dollies in the same colour and full of glitter. So be aware, if you pick it up, you will be covered. They also have the gold bauble decorations. They didn't have this last time when I showed you in August. They didn't have gold out at all. So they've got the multi-pack of baubles and then a few little standalone decorations that you can add to the tree. And then for £12.99, I spotted the bowl wreath, and I just thought that was absolutely beautiful in gold. So going into the very famous and now much loved red and white candy stripe theme that Home Bargains have had. I think has it been 2 years or 3 years that they've had this out. They add to it every year, and they bring back favourites as well, which is great because the sweets from last year I've still got. I did a massive door garland. In fact, I'll put a picture up here and I'll show you. And I filled it with all of the red and white themed sweets and different things that you can put on there. And it was really well received. Even neighbours and passers-by commented on how fantastic and very Christmassy it made the street. So they have tons of decorations in that same theme. Now, I do feel like I'm late to the party here with Christmas tree scarf. I didn't know it was a thing, but apparently you can get a scarf for your Christmas tree for only £2.99. Feels like a steal of a deal here. We also have some giant baubles. We've got the big giant sweets and all of the cones, which are freestanding, which is great because I love standing decorations. If you've not got a lot of sideboard space, but you've got floor space, those big decorations just make the room look fantastic. Now, this was brand new, and I don't know how I feel about it. It's a car decoration kit. You get 3 items for your car for £2.99, but I'm not sure where you would put them, like antlers maybe outside the window. Don't know how I feel about that. You can get the giant sweets for £12.99. I think I might have showed you these on the video in the summer. They were just bringing them out, but they bring them out every year, and I just think they are just fantastic. They look great. And then some more of those stars. Now, I regret not picking one of those up, but I've not really got the red and white theme this year, but they are a really good price for £3.99. And if you didn't want a garland wreath, you could stick a star on the door. They are really well made. The big baubles, and then a Santa please stop here sign. They're hanging upside down for £1.99. These are the red statement bows. price for the Christmas tree. And then they've got some of these sweets garland, the candy sweet garlands. Now, I know they're $3.99, but do you put them on the tree? Do you put them on a stair banister? I never really know what to do with the garland. I love the butterfly, unless it's like, you know, for the door. I love the butterfly clips for $1.99. And then those skates there, I just thought they were great. It's just that I've not got that theme this year, and there was no price on them, but they do look fantastic. Some more baubles at the top there, and then we've got some of these nutcracker bauble shaped things. We've got some initial baubles as well for going on the tree, and then some cute little bears. I saw 2 of the tree skirts in this colour, so the red and the white. We've got a very festive one on the left, and then a much more traditional one on the right, and then a few little silver items, not too many. So we've got the little plaque here. Now, someone on a previous video brought a giant one of these, and I really want to find it because it was much bigger, but this one, the ski plaque, was $9.99, but they had huge ones. They've got the silver bows here as well, some tree skirts, a nice little hanging Merry Christmas gonk sign. I think I'm kind of staying away from the gonk theme this year, but I've seen a few gonks out in Home Bargains. To be honest, not many gonks, more gonks in the range had loads, and then a few little Christmas deers and some festive trees. So moving away from those themes and going into the gingerbread Christmas aisle, gingerbread kitchen aisle, I saw some huge little characters for $24.99. They were freestanding, they were really big in size. And then also for $14.99 you can get the LED gingerbread townhouse ornaments as well, and they do look absolutely massive. Some more of these garlands. These ones were they had the plastic ones on the left and then fabric ones on the right, and then tinsel characters. I'm not seeing these for years, like it's such a throwback to seeing those, but they've got those in Home Bargains this time. You can get now cushions in the shape of a Santa hat, which I think is brilliant. $5.99 for a Santa hat cushion for your sofas. Some more of the characters they were at last year, they're $14.99. And then these wreaths here, the frosted snow wreaths, they just look lovely for a front door. They had no price on these, unfortunately, but they did look brilliant. So they had some of those. They also have an advent calendar, but a stuffed one. So you can pop like chocolates and sweets in the little pop like pouch at the front, and that was only $8.99, and you can keep it year after year and just refill it. So I thought that was great. They did have some tree toppers as well. We've got a berry tree topper. Now I feel like this one you get a lot for your money. They're $2.99, but really well made. These ones here, the ones above, are a bit more plain, but they were only $1.99 in price, so a little bit cheaper. They've got the red and the black there, and then they also had some of the white, I feel like, is it rattan or that kind of material, berry top up there as well. Not as nice as the first ones, but nice nonetheless. And then I also saw that they had the red berry wreath, which I just love. The holly bush wreath kind of reminds me of Christmas, and it was only $12.99. I just thought that was so beautiful. We've got some standing Santas, now not as tall as the ones coming up in the video, but these ones are $14.99, and they're like, I'd say mid-size. And I want to say that they're cute, but I know that like my sister-in-law finds them really scary, so not necessarily cute for her. We saw that they had the musical nutcrackers. These are a new product. Now, I actually saw these out further on in the video. And then more tinsel trees. I'm not really a fan of tinsel, but I can really appreciate a throwback, and these just look fantastic and remind me of like the childhood and all of the tinsel around the house and the hanging decorations from the ceiling, and it kind of gives me that same vibe. Now they had more of these bal wreaths. I just loved these. I just think they're so well made. They're $12.99. You can get them in the silver, the gold which I showed you earlier, and the red as well. And then they've got some of these quite tall little, I mean, I call them bottle bush trees, but they're not called that. I think they're just called bottle trees. They're $3.99 anyway. We have some of these bowls, which I think look great. I think maybe I'd struggle to place them in the house. I don't really know what to do with them, but they do look great nonetheless. You've got $5.99 with the little wooden beads on the top, and then $7.99 for a much more traditional kind of bowl shaped. Maybe if I could like put them on the stairs, like on the banister or something, they would make fantastic decorations. I just don't know how to use them or style them. And then they do have the placemats, the Christmas tree placemats, $1.99. The thing is, they're $1.99 each. So if you need 4, that's £8 on placemats. So I don't know, I think that's quite expensive really for Home Bargains. They did have this little serving tray, I think you'd say it was, with the gingerbread theme for £6.99. You could definitely do like biscuits and cakes and stuff on it. And then these are the huge freestanding decorations. So the felt one for £9.99 is absolutely massive. You've got that. And then you have the nutcrackers as well. They had a few different patterns, different styles of these, but they had no price, so I couldn't tell you the price of those. They also had no price on the snowmen. The snowmen were cute, but not really my theme. I saw a giant elf for £24.99, and then these are more of the Santas for £14.99, and then the taller Santas for £24.99, so a bit more expensive. This one here was £24.99, and this one came home with me. I carried it around the store and everybody was looking at me, let me tell you. I was dragging that around and filming at the same time. I also saw that these Santas here, so the traditional red Santas, are £19.99. They're £20. Or you could get these beautiful characters for £39.99 each, so £40, which is quite expensive, but I can appreciate they are beautiful. And then we've also got the North Pole postbox for £39.99. They've had that for a few years. The musical Nutcracker for £19.99. And then I spotted these LED light up trees. They had no price, but I thought they looked lovely. We've got some Christmas Eve boxes as well. There's two styles here for £7.99. The second shelf ones look fantastic. I regret not picking them up for my nephews because they look brilliant. So they were £7.99 for a box. Then they had some cheaper ones at the bottom. And that is everything. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching.